Hi, welcome to ITC Asia 2026. I have with me Axel Baur, CEO Amplify Health, and they are also the award winner for Innovation Impact Award, and they won the Technology Initiative Excellence Award last year as well. Congratulations. So, Axel, Amplify Health has won the Innovation Impact Award at this year's Insure Tech Connect ITC Asia Awards and the Technology Initiative Excellence Awards last year. What do you think this year's awards represent?
Well, first of all, thank you for the award. We're obviously honored. I think it represents probably or recognizes three things. Yeah, I think number one is it recognizes the innovativeness of our solution. Yeah, and we can talk about this in subsequent questions. I think the second part of the award, it recognizes actually that in today's insurance world, the current legacy systems are coming to an end when it comes to flexibility and managing complexity, and we'll come to this as well. And I think the award is just recognizing again that with the legacy systems just becoming too stagnant, we're not able to really cater to the needs of the future, and our solutions provide this. And the third thing I think is a recognition of Amplify Health's journey. If you mentioned in your introduction that this is we won the award last year. Last year we won the award on transforming data, and this year I think the award recognizes that we're actually transforming operations. And so it's really the innovativeness, it's the legacy of the old system, and it's the journey that this award means for us.
Okay, brilliant. And your platform is built around what you call unified semantic layers.
Yes.
So what does that matter so much to health payers today?
Well, and this is going to be, you asked me to be punchy, but I think I need to be a little bit more elaborative on this. If you think about healthcare, I think if we look ahead and even look back, I think looking back, we are observing fragmentation. And looking ahead, we are going to observe complexity. And our solution is solving for fragmentation and complexity. And let me explain this. Fragmentation is, if you look into any geography, any single provider codes bills separately or differently. So we have a very fragmented way, a very diverse way of receiving information. And our solution caters for this, and I'll come to this in my last part of the answer. The second part is complexity. The complexity has two very important call-outs when it comes to the insurers. The insurers will, over time, become more and more specific, intricate, complex when it comes to creating tariffs, contracts with providers. So to give you an example, you might have with one hospital 20, 30, 100,000 different tariffs that you have agreed. And you will need to no assessor can manage this manually. So you need a solution that can cater for this. And also on the benefit side, you as an individual, as a policyholder will get more and more detailed, more and more complex. You will buy a benefit for outpatient, you will buy a benefit for inpatient, but even within inpatient benefits, you will have different benefits. You will have a room and board benefit, you will have a doctor benefit. Are you treated by the department head, are you by the assistant doctor? So all of this will become more and more complex, and with the fragmentation and the complexity, our solution basically brings this together and allows, through the embedded intelligence, to operate this at a speed that assessors weren't able to do. It took them hours, now it's minutes, seconds, that allows our solution to process this. And it's future-proofing how I believe, health insurance will be looking like in Asia in the go forward.
Very valid point. Beyond the technology itself, how does Amplify Health actually roll this out without disrupting a payer's day-to-day operations?
I think this is a very good question, because at the end we're not talking a technology transformation. we're talking actually a business transformation. And business transformation means that you need to take the hearts and minds of your client, of your customer to the next level. And I think our day-to-day operation, or the way we think about this change, I think has two components. One is we have a modular approach. So what we don't do is we don't do a big bang. And I think big bangs have been incredibly disruptive. They have costed a lot of money, and they never really then led to the impact that you wanted. So the modularity helps us in the day-to-day transformation of our customers. And I think the second part of it is what we have realized as Amplify Health is that it doesn't make sense to just provide a technology. What we have dedicated teams that, especially for insurers here in the region that are not used to and don't know health insurance as good as we do, and we have the benefit of having founders that are very, very skilled in knowing how to deal with health insurance. We're bringing the people along that help to train up the people in the day-to-day business. So we basically create a new business as usual as we module by module bring in the capabilities that are required to cater to the future needs of a health insurer.
Okay, and what has the impact been so far? Like, what does it signal the future of health claims systems?
Yeah, so this is always the $6 million question, and I think it has multiple dimensions. Yeah, I think it has obviously a financial and a people dimension. We obviously increase the precision of our solution, accuracy of the solution, and by doing so we identify fraud, waste and abuse, we identify claims that you shouldn't be paying because the member does not have access to the benefits, to what I've just earlier said. So I think we reduce access spend, and this can be between 2 to 5 to 10%. But we also increase assessor efficiency. And what this means is that in a status quo, you can obviously reduce your workforce, but it also means that you can prepare yourself if you keep your sales force, your assessor force steady for the future, because the books are all growing, yeah, and the complexity is growing. So you will have additional capacity to cater to the demands of the future. And then there is a even more important part that is, I think, our solution, that is embedded in our solution, and that is the way our solution has created a virtuous loop. And as AI is embedded, every decision an assessor takes is fed back into our solution through large language models, through AI. And with that, every decision is quote unquote recorded and improves then the next assessor's decisioning based on the learning of the past. And I think that is probably the biggest part. We have inbuilt intelligence in the solution we are providing.
Amazing, yeah. Well, thank you so much. That was very, very insightful. I think everyone will appreciate the sharing that you've given, and hope we continue seeing you at ITC Asia.
Thank you for the invitation, and
may you continue winning awards again.
Hopefully.
All right, thank you.